This is my story as a fitness trainer. I grew up in Haiti. Fitness wasn't a lifestyle where I came from. It wasn't a career path neither. It was a luxury most people could even think about. There were no gym around the corner, no coaches. It wasn't a cultural transformation. But I wanted to change my body. And I realized no one was gonna hand me the blueprint. So I started figuring it out in my own. For years, I trained hard. I was consistent. I was disciplined. And yet, the result didn't match the effort. I had abs in my head, but never in the mirror. I couldn't figure out why am I working so hard, but that one thing was missing. I was doing everything right, more workout, more cardio. I was pushing harder, and nothing was working. Then came the discovery that changed everything. I found out I was carbohydrate intolerant. That one piece of information, understanding how my own body processes food, had unlocked results that I've been chasing for years. Suddenly, everything clicked. My energy changed, my physique changed, my confidence changed. But what hit me even harder about this realization was the problem was never discipline. It was never I need more effort. It was that I didn't understand my own body. And no one was gonna teach me how. Since then, I started sharing what I was learning online, back home with people who had no access to gym or fancy program. I was proving them that you don't need the perfect conditions to get results, but you do need the right structure. Over 400,000 people follow that message, not because I sold them shortcuts, because I was real with them. But then I noticed something in people reaching out to me. It wasn't beginners asking for motivation. It was high-performing women, corporate moms, managers, executives telling me the same thing over and over. I know what to do, but I just can't stick to it. So I figured that they wasn't lazy. They were just overwhelmed. They weren't undisciplined. They were running on empty, managing careers and kids and household and trying to squeeze fitness into a lifestyle that had no room left. It seems impossible for them. So every program they tried, they made more time, more perfection, more willpower than they realistically had. It always, you need to be ready before you take action. You need to be motivated. So I built something different. A system designed around the life that they actually live, not the ideal version of how someone just projects something to you and tell you do this and do that. My system provides short, efficient workouts, flexible, family-friendly nutrition, structure that doesn't collapse under pressure. I call it the STADA method. And since then, I've helped hundreds of busy, high-performing women lose weight, rebuild their energy, and finally feel confident. Without quitting their career, they didn't have to abandon their family or burning out trying. So I know what it feels like to work hard and see nothing change. I know what it feels like to have the information but not the structure. and I know exactly what it takes to finally make it click. That's exactly what I built STADA for. If you're a busy woman who keeps starting over, who knows you are capable of more but can't figure out why nothing sticks, I built this for you. Follow me and come and STADA to learn how we can help you build something that finally lasts. What's make my program different? My name is Carly Leger. Let me tell you about Carly. She is a chef. She's on food every single day, tasting, creating, long shift on her feet, surrounded by everything a diet tells you not to touch. When she first came to me, she wanted to lose belly fat. She wasn't new to fitness. She wasn't lazy. She was active and knowledgeable about food and still couldn't make progress. She had tried rigid meal plans. They didn't survive the reality of her job. She had tried extreme diet. They created more stress, not less. So she was frustrated because she worked in the food industry and still felt like her body was working against her. So we built something different. We designed a plan around her lifestyle, not against it. A structure that gave her flexibility with food, consistency with training, a system that didn't demand perfection to work. Within 3 months, her belly was visibly reduced, her physique was leaner and more defined, but more than that, she felt in control of her body for the first time. Calm, confident. So stories like Kali's story are why I built the Steeda method for women who are doing everything they can but are stuck because the program they have tried were never designed for the lifestyle they actually live. Here's what makes my coaching different. Number one, structure that survive with life. Most programs fall apart the moment life gets busy. Steeda is built to withstand busy week, not just ideal ones. Short, efficient workouts, flexible guidance that work with family dinner and social moment. That's what we're doing. Minimum effective action so you always know what to do even on your hardest day. So if a program cannot survive your busiest week, it's not a good program. 2, evidence-based, not extreme. Forget punishment, forget obsessive tracking, forget eat less, move more. Steeda is built on understanding how your body actually works, metabolism, recovery, flexible nutrition, so you can lose fat and rebuild energy without extreme restriction or burnout. So it's about knowledge, not punishment, to create transformation. Number 3 is family friendly by design. You shouldn't have to eat separate from your family to reach your goal. Steeda's nutrition approach is built around the meal you already cook, the social moments that matter, and the reality that food is part of your family life, not the enemy of your result. No guilt, no isolation, no boring mom at dinner table. You know what I'm saying? So number 4 is identity-based coaching. Most programs try to fix your body. My program fixes how you see yourself. If you have restarted your fitness journey more than you can count, you are not struggling with motivation. You are not struggling with self-trust. Steeda will build that through small, repeatable wins that's proved to you over and over that you can follow through. You stop being the one who can stick with anything and start becoming the calm, capable, consistent woman you already are. Number 5, it's about high-touch accountability that actually shows up. You're not dropped into a group chat and left to figure it out. You get weekly coaching calls, constant check-in, and a coach who adjusts your plan when life throws you off track. Because it's real. Don't get me wrong. Life will throw you off track. But the difference is you won't be navigating it alone. You don't need another challenge. You don't need more motivation. You need a system that was built for your life. The packed schedule, the mental load, the pressure you carry every day. That's what Steeda's built for. For high-performing women who are done with studying and ready to finally build something that lasts. This isn't just fitness. It's a complete identity shift. Follow me in Commit Steeda to find out how we can help you build your own system that works around your busy schedule.